folks, Species 7 here. Welcome back to the channel, and well, welcome back to Farm Sim 15. Yes, indeed. Wow. I was, well, as much... What do you want me to open here? Oh, really? Really? I did 70 episodes on this map, and I didn't know you could open that? Well. That's worth doing it right there, guys. We discovered something new on our first real episode. Well, actually, this is still sort of a kind of a wander about and see what we're doing and what we've done episode. So, as I said, I was both overwhelmed and extremely pleased to see what a positive response you guys gave me to, hey, do you want to do some more FS15 old streams map with some, neat old kit? And as I said, you guys were like, oh yeah, do it now. So we are definitely going to revamp the FS15 series, and we've got some new cool stuff that's been added. So, as well as our beekeeping kit, which is now in place and happening, I suppose I do move about as quick as one of those old tractors, so let's just keep going. We have a beautiful orchard here, as you can see. That's our apple orchard. We have hop the fence. Another wonderful orchard here. Which I believe are our plum trees, he says with great querulousness in his voice. Alright, so we've got a couple of orchards. We've got our beekeeping facilities all set up over here. This is sort of where they were before, but yeah, I'll get the money thing straightened out. The issue when you're placing a lot of these items is you place it and then you come down and you realize that, oh, look, this corner is 9 feet off the ground and I can't get at it with my trailer. Or things like that tend to happen, unfortunately, quite a bit. So you buy and sell the same kit over and over until it's finally all in a position where it works for you. So let's continue on. See what it is I have done. I've added all kinds of different things. We're going to be doing as much production as anything. Okay, the BGA, I haven't actually done anything different there. The only really cool thing you can do with the BGA, for the most part, is the BGA extension. And although it's a really neat mod and it adds a huge amount of realism to the game, what I find it doesn't really do so much is what the heck? I thought I placed a bunch of greenhouses. I guess not. What it does do is adds a lot of grind, because you have to keep compressing and compressing and compressing. Some of the other stuff it adds is really cool, but not this time. So the BGA is pretty much stock. We all recognize this. This is, of course, a nice little warehouse to dump off our fruit. I thought I'd put it out here, as we spend a lot of time in here. I've got our honeybee diner, where we can sell all of our honey goodies, sitting right there. Open 24 hours, because let's face it, if you want honey, you want it now. So, yeah. Let's hop the fence. Not gonna happen. Not on my watch. Alright. Well, then we're gonna have to take the on-foot route back out of here. Okay. So yeah, I thought that was a reasonable place to put that. And yeah, now come to think of it, I think we decided I was going to leave that as just pretty much a meadow, so that we do have somewhere we can get ourselves some sheep fodder. Now, back down here. So I've also added, I was actually I spent quite a while yesterday evening chasing down old links and finding new ones, and you know, I was actually quite surprised on most of the mod sites that I went to. Farm Sim 15 was, you know, there was mods that had just been uploaded today. We have another orchard down here, and we also have our greenhouse facilities. Now, this is a special pack. This isn't one that I've ever used before, so we're going to have to see how this goes. It's an entire production chain. As you can see, with a number of different types of greenhouses involved. There we go. So yeah, it also, there's even more to it than that, actually. There's our milk truck. Hopefully he'll show up once in a while and grab our milk from us. But let me show you here, actually. This is probably the best way to deal with this. It's the Greenhouse Productions mod. Alright, and it brings you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, half a dozen, seven different types of greenhouses, a trailer, a pallet production, and a sawmill. Alright, both of these I've also placed. As you can see, we own 1 and 1. Now, it's one of these deals, kind of like the Goldcrest production map that we have for FS17. Of course, we got our beekeeper stuff is all down as well. But kind of like the Goldcrest production map, to make the greenhouses work, you have to bring them pallets. And to do that, you have to run the sawmill, etc., etc. So yeah, it works pretty much that way, which is kind of neat because, well, it's a much more extensive production line, which is always cool, of course. So let's see here. What else did we do? Okay, we have... I didn't bother with the giant greenhouses. So yeah, oh, this is... let's get into mods and go to placeables. But we do have cherries, we do have plums. Don't think I did oranges. We have some of these greenhouses, which means I have put the water pump down. I didn't go with any of the small sheds. I went with the big guy. And then we have a drain, and of course the trailer that goes with it. Then there was the whole greenhouse productions. You guys saw that. The beekeeping production thing is in place. So, plus, like I said, we've got the firewood mod. I don't have a chainsaw. My, we're gonna have to remedy that, right, Ricky Tech? Let me tell you. Oh, I guess we'll buy the Husky. Thank you. There you go. And you can see 132 per ton for firewood. It's actually per pallet. I don't know. But anyway, so there you are. We got all that and so much more. I do still have a couple of things to haul down from the shop, but here, see again, this one's going to have to be picked up and placed a little bit differently. But these are the two parts of the pallet production. See, boards, pallets. But yeah, yeah, I guess I'll have to probably move this one forward and under that edge a little bit if possible. Maybe even swap them around might work. But yeah, like I said, this is one of the issues that you run into, is when you go to place things. I mean, 90% of this building is perfect. You know, it's exactly how I'd want to see it placed. But yeah, I was a little off the edge here. So that's not so good. Not so good, because this is where we actually need to tip our logs. Oh. Yeah, I suppose we should actually own that field. So there you go. That's a bunch of the new stuff sort of that we're looking at for this map. Now there will be, of course, some different kit available. Some of the old links I couldn't find. A lot of the really cool ones I did find, though, so I'm happy with that. And, well, speaking of which, I suppose we should, well, maybe think about getting on our tractor and doing a little farming. What do you say to that? Oh, look, here's all our kit now. Got our nice little Valme. Cool little tractor. Again, it's all low horsepower, small stuff. You know, the kind of thing where, well, unless we throw the cabin on the Johnny D, wherever it went. John, we're going to get wet when she rains. It's going to be that kind of farming, folks. And you know what? I'm looking forward to it probably even more than you guys are. Oh, and thanks for letting me know what was going on with the straw. That's, of course, the terrain detail thing. So I think I'm going to have to try and sneak into that particular file and figure out what's going on. I don't want the big doubly wheels, to be honest with you. Not having that much luck not killing stuff as it is. Oh, let's get you running. And away we go. Ooh, yeah. Everybody happening? Yep. Alright. Harvest on, dudes. See, I'm hoping when I use the windrower to muck all of this together. Yeah, see, that's when I'm hoping that we'll be able to take some advantage of this. Because I really like the dirt and terrain mod, but as you can see, this isn't going to work too well for us. And it's so wide out from the edge of the tires. Man. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to see if I can turn that off. I don't like it. There we go. What do you know, man? Now, the trick was lower it and then pipe out. Look at that. Man. I can't remember what I had for breakfast, but I managed to keep that in my head. I'm impressed. I'm truly, truly impressed. That's neat the way that it bags all of these up. Pretty cool indeed. Now, we don't own this field, but that's just fine. We don't particularly need to, I don't think. Though I don't imagine it would be very expensive. Boom. Alrighty. And it's done. Brilliant. We've still got lots of room in the trailer. But I'm not surprised. I mean, I wouldn't expect this old harvester to have much of a load capacity all on its own. Alright, let's get you pipe in. I gotta get out the can of WD for that puppy, I'm telling you. And let's get you running. Brilliant, let's go. Once more around the nightmare, Mr. D. He's doing a fine job. Okay. Now all of a sudden we're not crushing crops. Alrighty, well. And now all of a sudden we are. Isn't that weird? Weird. I don't know. I'm not even gonna pretend to know. No, sorry, Baba. Beautiful day here on the streets, gotta admit. Of course, we gotta remember to tend our animals as well. I believe we have a milk trailer sitting waiting for us up at the shop, or a milk trailer, a water trailer, my apologies. And we want to get that done right away. Okay, now it's got super crusher power is back on. Weird. Oh yeah. Killing crops for 30 feet in any direction. It's going to take us a while to do this field, isn't it? It's alright. That is alright. I'm really getting more and more anxious to see here exactly what's going to happen with the windrower. Because I'm going to be really upset if it like separates one pile of straw from another and blah blah blah. I think that's going to kind of suck the big food. So, we'll see. We'll see. 93%. We're going to be pretty much right in the same place. Looks like we get one go around. Yep. There we go. Let's get you set back. Beautiful. Down and out. Oh darn, now you guys know how I remembered it. Okay. Yeah, you've got no turning radius at all, dude. Okay, come on. You can do it. A little more. A little more. You goofy booger. Come on. You get back in here where we can actually see what we're doing, shall we? Yeah, that was a good assumption. Oh, I'm not even close. Oh, that's perfect. There we go. Brilliant. How are we doing now? 25% when this one's ready. Cool. Alright. And away we go. Let's park up here out of the way. Yeah, this thing doesn't roll on and on and on, does it? As soon as you take your foot off the gas, man, you're done. We're done. Yup, stop. Okay. Now. The mighty roar of the engine. Okay, so it's going to go that way. Yeah. Right, it's going to push it to there. Okay. So, let's see here, shall we? Let's lower you down. Spin you up. You don't actually seem to be doing anything. Excuse me. Hold it down. How about here? You got anything there? No? Oh, what the heck, man? Yeah, I guess it is, isn't it? It's just kind of weird. Alright, sure, it is actually working. It's just not really pushing it as far as I thought it would. That's all. I mean, it's sort of the No Man's Sky of cultivators. Works perfectly fine. It's actually kind of fun to play with. It's just not what you expected. Come on. I'm probably the first person that's managed to do a No Man's Sky meme in the middle of a farm sim video, so come on, give credit where credit's due, guys. Especially considering I actually like that game. Alright, so this is working. It's just, well, I guess like everything else when you're using old kind of gear, she's going to take a while, you know? This is working fine. And it does seem to be slapping the straw right into this stuff. Now, I mean, of course, you can't actually tell what it is, but it seems to be. Okay, now there should actually be a noticeable strip behind this. Yeah. Okay, so this is working fine. That's really cool. Ah, interesting. Interesting. Okay. I think we're probably going to get a fair bit of straw off of here, which is good because we not only need it for our animals, but it will also power our sawmills. So that's kind of importante, as they say where the tractor was made. Alright, let's turn you back on. And continue our quest for harvest. Yeah, I know, quest for cultivating something better. So apparently, I don't know, completely without any sort of explanation here as to why sometimes some things happen and sometimes some things don't happen. Boy, oh boy, this is going to be, I think, a really good series. Now, yeah, it's also going to be one where I'm probably going to have to do an awful lot of kind of off-screen work. Just because I don't think you guys want to watch the next 4 episodes of me harvesting this field. You know what I mean? Because I think in IRL time it would be probably that long to do. Yeah. Good thing is we don't own a whole bunch of really big fields. Wait till we do the corn. Because our corn harvester is pretty much exactly like this. except a funnier shape. So yeah. But all in all, I think this is going to be a really good series. As I said, I'm really amazed at some of the mods that I'm finding. Some not quite as amazing as others. I was really looking forward to this little dude here. Unfortunately, cool tractor that it is. Like, it looks really good. It seems to work okay. Yeah, I can't use it, man. When you load it in, it comes, well, you know, if you're in that view, you get your farmer, right? Well, there's something wrong with his hands. His fingers, he's got the same grip on the wheel. He's got that bottom death grip on her. But problem is, his fingers then stick up from where this guy's are. See how they're curled around it? I mean, they're creepy if you look too close, so don't. But they stick straight up in the air and they're the entire length of the steering wheel. So they actually come past the top. Yeah, it's just weird, man. It's like he had his fingers flattened by a steamroller and then decided, well, I got a farm today, I better keep working. Yeah, it's just creepy. I mean, when you're in this view, it's cool, because you don't see it, right? The farmer's gone. You are the farmer. So, yeah. It's okay in that view, but let me tell you, it was just, yeah, every time you climb into it or whatever, it was just, oh my god. You know, there's no hospital on the map. I can't do anything for you, fella. I'm really sorry. That's pretty much all I can say. 96, huh? Yeah. Okay. Oh, pipe was out. What do you know? What do you know? Well, actually, I mean, look, we're making pretty good progress when you get right down to it. Pretty good progress indeed. Awesome. And yeah, a little windrower. Keyword being little, but it does seem to be working just fine. Well, didn't do anything there, but I think that's our fault. My fault. I blame it on you people. Yes, indeed. What the? Oh my god, I'm looking through his... I couldn't remember having changed the seat covers over for a plaid, but apparently that's not really what was going on. What? Oh, well, come on. You're gonna be fussy because I drove into the tractor? Really? I have such little luck getting under that little teeny spout, man. There we go. Where there's a will, there's a Mickey Mouse way to do it. Slowly but surely. Nice. We'll just move off to the side because we know now that he's going to go a little further each time. Oh, his head doesn't do that. That would be FS17. That shuts things off with the Z key. So, but I think, guys, that's going to do it for this time around. So, let me know what you think. And again, thanks so much for all the positive responses to this. Yeah, I don't know. I just so enjoy doing this map. You know, it's a really satisfying map to play on. So, big thanks again to Black Sheep Modding. I mean, we managed to buy saplings here, by the way. We managed to get darn near 70 episodes out of this originally. And, well, let's see how long this one lasts. Again, thanks for all your support, guys. This has been Species 7 for Farm Simulator 15. Take care of each other, folks. Ciao for now. Good old streams.